peace reign. My generation is existing. Buhari tells Nigerian youth. The problem with this statement by Buhari, saying that let peace reign, referring to the youth, by saying let peace reign, that his generation is existing, is that people may not want to listen to it. Because there is this question that has been going on from everyone, from most of Nigerian youth, especially the youth, that who is the man in Aso Rock? Where is Buhari? Since 2017, they have refused to take the person in Aso Rock as Buhari. They have refused to accept that the president is still alive. The belief of everyone now is that the president of Nigeria is dead and no more alive. But looking at the statements that they should allow peace to reign, that my generation is existing. Whose generation is existing? That is the question. And who is saying let peace reign? Let's go further and know why Buhari is saying that. Is he tired of what is going on in the country? Let's go. This one is saying that Nigerian youth will do well to keep the peace, as it is in their own interest. Ultimately, President Muhammadu Buhari said this. The president spoke on Monday at Senate House Abuja while receiving in audience the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, Nigeria former Minister of Environment. Our own generation is on the last lap. We are existing. President Buhari said in response to the recent NSAS protests and the mayhem and destruction of public and private property that came in its wake. It is in the interest of the youth to keep the peace. They want jobs, infrastructure, and development. I have sent a team led by the Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, to go around the country, talk to the traditional rulers, who will then take to the youth the view of the youth has been heard. The president added, the views of the youth have been heard. Their voices have been heard. So the youth should calm down. They should calm down and leave NSAS protest, because the president have heard their voices. He also said that the current administration inherited several infrastructural deficits, and that is what we are fighting to correct. We can't just sit, fold our hands, and do nothing. We are doing our best within the limit resources. President Buhari ruled the fact that COVID-19 has strung the global economy, noting that this isn't something you can't see, smell, or hear, but which has rough devastation on lives and livelihood round the world. On climate change, he said that Nigeria has concerned about the recharge of Lake Chad, which has great implication on the scarce security, migration, and livelihood. The Deputy Secretary said she was on the courtesy call with her team to flag interest on challenges that concern the UN, particularly COVID-19, climate change, security, and humanitarian responses to the diverse changes. Wow. Thank you and welcome to the presidential villa. The Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, and Nigerian former Minister of Environment, asking Buhari some questions about NSAS issue. Now, Buhari, on the other hand, has responded by saying it is in the interest of the youth to keep the peace. They want jobs, they want infrastructure, they want development. I have sent a team led by the Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, to go around the country. Wow. He said he has sent a delegate led by Gambari to go around the country, to discuss with the traditional ruler who are, closer to this youth who can talk to the youth. They can talk to the youth and know their minds, and he said that their voices have been heard. We hope the voices of the youth have been heard, and Buhari will do something as quick and fast as possible to what is going on in the country, because truly the youths are the ones to keep peace in the country. They are the ones to keep peace anywhere they are. Without peace, there cannot be development. Without peace, there cannot be infrastructure. Without peace, there cannot be any, there cannot be jobs. According to what he said, they need job, they need infrastructure, they need development. But do you know that all these things can be achieved if there is peace? And all these things can be destroyed if there is no peace. Look at how many things that were destroyed during the NSAS protest. How and when are we going to regain all this back? Look at the money that will be, put in place in order to get all those things back. You can imagine. And that is why Buhari is worried, and other leaders are worried about what is going on. They are trying to calm the youth down. They are trying to tell them to calm down. And that is the good step Buhari has taken by sending Gambari to different parts of the country to see the traditional rulers on the issues, and so that the voices of the youth can be heard, and he will do something very quick and fast to this issue. Well, we hope so. He will do it. He said that the COVID-19 as well. But why is he always complaining about this COVID-19 pandemic? That COVID-19 pandemic has really caused a setback in the country. Why is he always hammering on the COVID-19 pandemic? He's always hammering. How many? Look at how much fund donation we got from international bodies. Look at loans gotten from international bodies. What have they used it for? Look at the way palliatives were being, warehouses were being destroyed, and palliative withdraw from those warehouses. When people are suffering, they are busy keeping these palliatives that are meant for the people. How do you want them to keep peace when they are hungry? How do you want them to keep peace when you did not do what you're supposed to do for them? Even a crying baby, you cannot tell the baby to calm down when you've not given the baby what he or she wants. Or when the baby is hungry, you cannot tell the baby to calm down, because the baby is very, very hungry and needs quick and urgent attention. And now he's saying that the youth should calm down and maintain peace. Why would they maintain peace when they are hungry? When the palliatives are kept in the warehouse? For how long? The palliatives that is supposed to, that is meant for COVID-19 issue. Well, he's still hammering on COVID-19, that COVID-19 has caused a setback, and which has wrought devastation on lives and livelihood around the world. He also said that climate change has said that Nigeria was concerned about the recharge of lake charge, which has great implication on security, regulation, migration, and livelihood. Yes, he has caused all this. He caused all this, and now he wants to blame it on the youth. The youth has nothing to be, has no blame on this issue. you do COVID-19, climate change, security, and humanitarian responses has to the diverse challenges. The youth has no concern with what Buhari is saying and accusing them of. Well, we hope you to hear good news from what is going on, or good response from President Muhammadu Buhari as soon as possible. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to thiS TV, and I will see you on the other news. Bye for now.